So we're moving on to presentations and proclamations. And so I will hand this off to Councilmember Sydney Moore.
Thank you. Whereas human trafficking occurs when someone uses force, fraud, or coercion to cause another person to engage in forced labor, involuntary servitude, or a commercial sex act, and whereas human trafficking is second only to narcotics trafficking in international crime, and whereas victims of human trafficking may be individuals of all ages, gender identities and expressions, and nationalities, and whereas aggressively identifying and prosecuting the buyers and sellers of trafficking victims is an effective strategy to end the commission of human trafficking, and whereas assisting victims of human trafficking requires a coordinated community response among community groups, social services, schools, and law enforcement, and whereas Washington State recognizes a National Day of Human Trafficking Awareness, which is designated annually as January 11th. Now, therefore, the City Council of the City of Burien, Washington, does hereby ask all Burien community members to join together to proclaim January 2021, I'm assuming we mean 2022, as National Human Trafficking Awareness Month in the City of Burien, and urges all community members to join the City of Burien to raise awareness about human trafficking and work collaboratively with law enforcement agencies and community organizations to combat this terrible crime. Dated this 10th day of January, 2022.
And Council, we have Representative Tina Orwell to accept the proclamation today. So Representative Orwell, thanks for being here.
Good evening. It's an honor to be here. Thank you for the invitation. Want to start with congratulating all of you for new positions. And it's great to be here. I could not be more proud to be here to recognize really the harm that human trafficking does. It's about power and control over another human being. And, I spent several years in meetings looking at how we can better support survivors. And those 3 years of meetings were held in Burien. And I want to thank you for your leadership and your support. I know we have a lot more work ahead of us, but I think really your proclamation really is such a big part of raising awareness, right? A lot of community members, when they hear about trafficking, they think it's other countries. They don't realize it's happening in our community. In fact, they estimate 200 to 300 children a day in the Seattle metropolitan area alone. So I want to say thank you. You've always been a partner. We have a receiving center in Spokane. I still hope we can have one in Western Washington and possibly even in South King County. And so again, I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to do something that really is so important to our community. And I don't know if you're aware, there's an organization called BEST, and Senator Kaiser and I were in a press conference with them this week, and they're looking at all kinds of signage at the airport and other places around transportation that would tell survivors, you're not alone, and it would give them the numbers to reach out for help. And so again, this is a great way to raise awareness, and I'm just so proud of the work you're doing in our area. So thank you.
Thank you, Representative Orwell.
Thank you.